So what I want to say, I think first of all, thanks for inviting me, having me into this lecture series. Um, and this is a research method class for the business research held by the Business BK21. And my name is Kyung Young Lee. I'm a professor at Dalhousie University in Canada. So I'll be covering intro to research method and quantitative data collection, as well as PLS based structural equation modeling. This is held over the June, and this is summer 2022 by PNU Digital Finance BK21 lecture series. All right, so all the material is copyright to me, and make sure that you note that. Okay, so let me see how many people we have. Okay, we have 13, so that's good number. Before we start, this is a long and busy slide, so it's gonna cover all 3 days, and then this is the latest version, and then I will be telling you which website you can actually download this PDF version of this file, as well as other learning material that we probably going to use it a few today, but next 2 days. Some slide will not be presented during the lecture. This is made for you to refer to later. My slide is busy, and so you can think of this as like a lecture note, okay? So if you have any questions, you can send me email over there. And I am sharing my PDF file, and please do not share this with others unless they're entitled to take this course. If you have any question, you could put your question on the chatting box, and then, or you can say, I have a question here, so I will let you speak, so you can stop me anytime. I will make sure that the time goes smoothly, even if I am taking the question from you. Then the Zoom address is here. I think I'm sure everyone would know. And the online session will not be recorded except the first 5 minutes of each session. And that was the mutual agreement between the PNU BK21 and all 3 instructors. So I know the recording has been started, but will be ending about 2-3 minutes from now. So hopefully you can focus. But at the end of the day, when you don't understand some part, you can always send me email to make sure that you understand them. Okay, so everyone hears me good. Okay, so unless it's not, then you just don't have to say anything. So the instructors, I'll be covering the next 3 days, and I have my friend from McGill University. He's Quincy University is very good at research and research method, and he is Shameladas, so he'll be teaching us from his home country, Egypt. Okay, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning of him, but he said I'm okay with it. So he will be starting from the July 14th in Korean time, and next week on Monday and Tuesday, and Dr. Minu Lee, who is from Hospitality Management in the University of Houston, will cover the text mining analysis for the next 2 days. So this lecture series is 7 working days. Agenda for today is that I will cover, okay, agenda for all 3 days is intro to research method, and the difference between quant and qualitative research method, and research process. Okay, focusing on the what we call it the data analysis and the result part, and then different type of quant research, and we'll be focusing on experiment. So tomorrow, okay, so I'm going to tell you tomorrow, but we'll be covering the survey research. At the same time, we will be doing the lab for Qualtrics. So I think in the course outline, I have told you that you prepare the Qualtrics, the ID by yourself if you have. I mean, you can have a free trial, okay? Then we will be covering cross-sectional and longitudinal research. It could be moved to day 4. So I'll try my best to cover what I said I'm going to have I'm going to be covering today, but we have a very, very long slide, so we might not able to finish everything today. So I'm going to postpone it tomorrow, but I'm going to make sure that everything is covered for the next 3 days. Day 3, we'll be doing quant research analysis method. So I'm going to cover what are the different type of quant research method. And then we will be talking about and then doing the lab of a PLS SEM, okay, with the Smart PLS 3.0. All right. So now, if you take this URL, okay, I'm going to post it into the chatting box. All right. So if you click on it, it will direct you to the folder where you can download the course material. All right. If you can do that. So you have the reading list only. So I didn't put the PDF file of the reading list because of the copyright issue. So I'm not supposed to download the copyrighted the entire paper to anyone actually. So I will have to obey the copyright law of the Canada. So since I'm in Canada, you will have to use this reading list to make sure that you can download it from Busan University Library. Okay, so I will have to tell you that if I send you the PDF file, so we might be in trouble because of copyright issue. Okay, so we have the lecture slide in PDF. Okay, and we have some material that we'll be using for the next 2 days, which is those. And then I have added a data visualization exercise. It's not going to be done, but if you are interested, and you could look at some of them by downloading SAP Analytics Cloud and then Tableau, and then you can do that. But this is kind of bonus for you, so I'm not going to do that. This is out of scope. But I'm going to mention a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. So until 105 pages, so it's going to be a long day. But like my